Hello. I'll be honest with you, this week has been an absolute nightmare. Oh, sorry, it's Nick. I forgot to introduce myself. So this whole week, right, I've had no lectures, but the amount of essays I've had to do is too much. And because I'm a guy that likes to take his time and doesn't do it straight away, he likes to leave it last minute. I've done most of them, but it's too much work. And oh my days, I can't even explain, but there was a website that I almost finished, right? We make websites, and it's due in next Thursday. Tell me why it's all gone. It's all deleted. It's all gone, it's no longer there. But what's my website got to do with the video? Well, I was stressing, I was panicking, overwhelmed, and I was thinking, that's it, I'm done. I'm not gonna be able to get the work done. I don't have enough time to make the academic comeback. But I was panicking too much, and why panic when we have someone who has the answers? Someone who never turns his back away, and his name is Jesus Christ. I think you lot are aware of him. Let me teach you something about him. So, in Matthew, he says, "The yoke is easy to bear, the burden I give you is light." He gives us light, he gives us something to look forward to, and he carries the burdens off our shoulders in them difficult times. And when you put your faith in him, you get the answers, you get everything you've asked for. And now I've almost finished all my work, and the website, speaking of the website, they gave me an extension till next Thursday, so I've got another week to do it. But in that meantime, I'm going to put my faith in the Lord, and now I'm going to get it done. He's going to give me the strength, which I will pray for, to get the work done in a short amount of time. It took me probably like 3 weeks to get this website done. I have to do it in the space of 6 days. It's not going to be easy, but turn to the Lord and he'll give you the strength in the difficult times. He'll pick you back up, and he'll make you stronger than ever. And these setbacks we have, they're lessons. They're not losses, they're lessons. I've said that before. We learn from them and make sure they never happen again. And who better to come to than Jesus Christ himself? Speaking of burdens, as I said, carried the biggest burden of all time on the cross. And he took our pain, our sins, our evil. He took that all away for us to be better, to be saved. And he can save your life right now. Just turn to him. Whatever you're going through, if you're overwhelmed with work, if anything you're struggling with, you know the man to call. His name is Jesus Christ. Doubts fill our mind, and the comfort he gives us gives me hope. Hope. Light at the end of the tunnel. There's nothing to be afraid of with God on your side when things are not going your way. Don't do it all alone. Like I said, I've done it. I've tried to do things by myself. I've tried to live by myself, and I've failed miserably. I've hated myself at points. Emotionally, I'm like, what am I even doing? And everyone I talk to, I just end up hurting. That's how I was. But with that in your mind, I just didn't give any space to Jesus at that time. It was just me only. But when I said to myself, you know what? I have a Bible in my room. I'm actually gonna read it for a good few minutes. That 1 minute became 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a week. It's like an addiction. You want to get more of that love that God gives us. It's been there. God loved us first. And when you get a hint of it, a taste of it, I don't want to call it a drug if that sounds rude, but you get what I mean. It's addicting. So when he's there at your lowest point, he's gonna get you to your highest. And there's another beautiful quote from the Bible. "When I'm overwhelmed, you alone know the way I should turn. My enemies have set traps for me." There's times where we're gonna have setbacks. We fall into traps. We don't know how to get out of those traps. And why try climb, like Batman when he's trying to climb out the cave prison. Christian Bale, you know, yeah, you don't know. He needed help. Batman. I'm not. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. We can't do it. We can't do everything by ourselves. There's just certain things our friends can't help with. There is someone above us all, and transcending God, the one and only God, that can help with your problems. And they're bigger than us. They're bigger than you. But nothing is bigger than Him. So turn to Jesus, and that burden He'll give you is light. It won't be the work. It won't be the uni work, or there's too many commitments. But when you make Jesus the center of your life, everything is easy. It's in His time. It's not in yours. It's in His time. Because when it's in His time, you're faithful in His plan. You're patient with Him. Because He knows everything. He knows all. He knows the right time for us. So putting all your eggs in God's basket, you're destined for greatness, man. I hope this made sense. If you're overwhelmed, if you're struggling with certain things, you know to turn to. He never turns away from us. Jesus Christ. Thank you. God bless you all.